Hi. So there's a Zen proverb that goes something like, you should sit in meditation for 20 minutes a day, unless you're too busy, and then you should sit for an hour. And what they're getting at here is that the times that you need meditation the most are when you're busy, and the benefit that you get from meditating will help you then to cope with all the demands in your life. But being realistic, sometimes that's not always available to everyone. So today what I've got is a 5-minute practice that you can do anywhere, anytime, to help bring yourself back into a state of quiet, centered calmness. Let's give it a go. Okay, so some weeks are just one of those weeks, and we can find ourselves really busy. And sometimes, even if we've dedicated some time to our practice, it can feel like it's not quite enough if we've got a really hectic schedule. We're not going to talk today about how we realign our schedule and about editing out those things that aren't serving us so that we have more time to do those things that are really important. I've talked about that before. But sometimes the external situation is just such that you don't have a lot of time. And so I want to give you a practice that you can quickly do when you're sitting in the car waiting, or you've got 5 minutes in between meetings when you're at work, and you can feel that your nervous system is activated and you're feeling a bit stressed and you just want to find your center again. All right, so we'll do it together, and all you need is, you can do this seated, you can lie down if that's possible, but it's perfectly fine to be sitting. And just wherever you are, allow your eyes to close. And just let the breath flow completely in its own rhythm to start. Just noticing. And then I want you to ground yourself. So if you're seated in a chair or in a car, feel the weight of your feet on the floor. Feel yourself grounded to the floor. Feel yourself grounded in the chair. Feel the weight, feel the sensation. If you're lying down, feel all the points of contact between your body and the floor or the bed. And just open your awareness to notice the sensations in your body. If your mind is filled with thoughts, just notice the thought and then let it go. Allowing them to come and go, moving through the awareness, but not focusing on them. The same thing with sounds. Notice sounds in the room around you, perhaps outside, not labeling them, just noticing. And then bring your attention back to the breath and begin to deepen the breath. So breathe right down into the belly, feeling the belly rise, and then releasing the air, perhaps even sighing. And again, breathing in. Long, slow, deep breath in. And then gently and slowly releasing the breath out, or sighing if that feels good. can help to elongate the exhale. So breathing in deeply and then letting the breath out be longer and slower than the breath in. Aiming for it to be perhaps twice as long. Again, if thoughts are intruding, just be aware, let them float away, and return to the breath. And then just drawing your awareness, continuing with this slow, easy breath, but moving your awareness to notice if there are any pockets of tightness where you can feel the stress curled up. Perhaps tension in the jaw. Can you release that? A furrow in the brow. Can you release that? Is there a tightness in the heart or around the chest? Breathe into any pockets of tension and feel them releasing on the out-breath. Letting yourself know that you are safe, that you are connected to yourself, that you are calm, and that you have the capacity within you to move through any situation that becomes into your path. And you can stay here for as long as you need or as long as you have. Just feeling that connection, that groundedness to the earth below, to the support, to the calm breath, allowing you to release all the stress and tension. And just breathing in and relaxing any pockets of tension in the body. But whenever you're ready, you can allow yourself to gently open the eyes and return to your day. Thanks for sharing this practice. I'll see you next week.